Hello, hello, hello. Just doing some edits on the Elijah and Crumpet kids book. I'm just putting some text into this page here. Now, I did get some notes on Google Docs. That's why I'm saying I'm using Google Docs, because it's pretty cool to be able to look. So I'm working for Elijah and Crumpet. We're in Queensland, Australia. I'm in South Australia, and to be able to add notes on Google Docs is a really cool thing. So here we go. I will go across to Google Docs, go into the vortex from hell to share my desktop, and we'll have a look at Google Docs. So over here, you can see that I've added notes, and they've added notes. Now I've done the retrim of the edges here. As you can see, my page wasn't quite meeting the edge, but I've resolved that issue. As you can see there, I've gone over slightly. So now the good thing is I can just hit resolve on there, and you can still see the old notes, which is really cool. But yeah, so here we go. We've got some notes from the Elijah and Crumpet gang. Now we want to change to white text on the blue instead of the black text. So that's cool. And the good thing is when you highlight here, you get to see where the things are. So we want, that's really hard, crumpet, that's really hard, comma, crumpet, comma, there we go, comma, and 3 dots at the end, because then it continues over. And then we've been adding some stuff from Safi, the cat. So we're going to put purr in there. So we've been doing that on a lot of the pages. So what I'm going to do is head back over to the studio. So that's really hard, comma, crumpet, comma, but I know that I can, dot, dot, dot. Let's see if I can remember that. Here we go. Actually, no, I know what I'll do. I'll keep it on that page, and that makes it easy for me. And then I can just go across, and so I've been using an app called Typorama to do my basic text, and then I draw over the top of it. It just basically gives me my spacings and everything like that. So let's go. That's really and I need to do the line break, so it's really hard, comma, crumpet, comma, but I know that I can. But I know that I can. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so we've got that's really hard, comma, crumpet, comma, but I know that I can, dot, dot, dot. Okay, now I can go back across to here. You can see I'm in this app here. Now I don't use that text. I use simple yet effective. Yeah, what we want to go for, left align, I think. Left align is always recommended. Better make sure I get the whole thing. Cool, and then I go back into here, Adobe Draw. I'll probably be left aligning up against the door frame there. Now what I've been doing is my text size is about 15 on the line thickness. Make this one transparent, semi-transparent. We'll get our sizing right. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I just want to go back to the original. So I'm just going to go back here while we're on this page. Yep, left align, just checking the left aligning. Making sure that's 100% black, not some kind of grey. Okay, time to write some text. So I've been going live on a lot of different platforms, and I still think that might be slightly too small. Especially when you get down into the smaller letters. I'm just going to have a look at that again. And I might just kick it over a little bit more left. Delete that. Yep. I reckon that's cool. So I'm just going to delete that one, I think. Start again. Cool, let's go with that. Oh, got someone else watching, viewing. Hi, how you going? I am just doing some final edits on the Elijah and Crumpet kids book. This is the second to last page. And of course, some of the text needs adjust. Oh, now they said white. They said white text, I'm pretty sure. So let's go across to here. So white text on blue. You see, I'm listening to the notes. Good thing I remembered that one before I wrote everything. Okay, here we go. White text, thank you very much. Lovely. Yeah, that does stand out quite nicely on the blue. We've mostly gone with black text throughout the book, but on a couple of pages we've decided to go with a white. We haven't really done any drop shadows or anything like that, and we've tried to avoid doing that thing of, you know, shading and blurring out the background so you can read the text, because it kind of then to me feels like a bit of an afterthought. So it's and we want this real kind of handwritten look on the text. So checking that's 15. No, I've been varying between 13 and 15. I might actually just bring it back to about 13. It looks a bit fat and chunky for this particular page, and given that's how we want the text to fit on the page, I can't go much more because of the midline on the page. So let's bring that back a touch. What's it doing? Oh, that's the eraser. Yeah, white pen. Let's give 13 a go. I think that's going to feel much better and not quite so tight in some of those letters. Mm. Ah, nice one. Remember what I've been doing here. There we go. I reckon that's going to look pretty good. Yeah. So I'm still weighing up between, do I do live on Twitch? Do I do live on YouTube? Do I do live on Instagram? Do I do live on all three? It's hard to do it on all three, because, you know, like I could do a live on YouTube, and then I can use YouTube music as background music, because I really like kind of backgroundy kind of music, and I'm not going to get a copyright strike. But then it's all different kind of regulations for Twitch, and it's different regulations for Instagram. So anyway, I'm still debating what the best live platform is for me. kind of experimented with all of them a bit. If you're checking out the live, feel free to. I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up, dropped in a comment, something like that. I'm happy to talk while I'm working. In fact, I like to talk while I'm working, as you can tell. That's why I thought I'd do a live. But I know that I can. Dot, dot, dot. That's really hard, Crumpet, but I know that I can. Now, let me go back to the desktop and I'll just check my white text on blue. Check. Resolved. Add a comma here. Resolved. Add a comma there. Resolved. Add 3 dots. Resolved. And now I've still got to do a purr for the cat. For Safi the cat. Okay. Let's go across and I'll get that happening. Purr. Now I'll just check that there's no exclamation mark or anything like that. Sounds good. Okay, so I've brought in my purr. I can always go like that and check it on landscape mode. There you go, you can see a bit better. Transform. Let's bring that down. Probably get the size of that about the same as well. I'll call this the per layer. And let's get this to about 13. Now what I want to do is what I've done in the past, is do a little bit of a curve like that. And try and make the text kind of follow that a little bit. Of course, I've adjusted the size a little bit, haven't I? There we go. Probably do the next R as well. I don't know, I'll put a bit of a turn again. You see, get that bit of a shape into the word. If you call per a word, it's a cat word, it's cat language. There we go. That's not a very good R. You try that again. That's not a very good one either. Oh, it's getting worse. Let me just start again. I mean, there's hand drawing and then there's hand drawing. Now, where did I draw my... Oh, I have to erase that curve. There we go. Take that one out. Let's bring this back. The good thing about putting per on a different layer is I can just give it a bit of a twizzle. That's a correct term. And I can even make it a bit smaller if I think it's appropriate. So I can delete that layer now. And I can delete that layer now. That's really hard, Crumpet, but I know that I can. Bud's Backyard, hey, how you doing? Great to have you here. I'm almost finished up. I'm probably going to go to another page now, but I probably need to get stuff set up. But I've done the edit on, this is the second to last double spread. I had to do some editing of text and also the changing of color of text. And I think I'm pretty right now. We're just looking at over here, looking at my notes. I can now click resolve on that one as well. So that's what I've, oh, it'd help if I actually, I don't know, I think I've got it there. Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm confusing myself in the issue. So yeah, that's what I've changed from. Now my next, I'm going the wrong way. That was the page I'd done previously. Now get up to what my next page has to be. So this is the last page of Elijah and Crumpet Kids book. There's a few edits to do here. Going to put the white text on, change to a small b for because, add comma, make motivate man larger, and add some sleeping for Safi the cat over here. Cool, so I will check out now. Thank you, Bud, for dropping by. Thank you so much. And I'll probably be back on a live again sometime soon. So catch you later. Have a great day. And if you're watching on the playback, please leave me a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up, all those kinds of things, because you know, that's all the YouTube stuff. That's the YouTube stuff you got to do. Anyway, okay, see ya.